The final act of this saga did not happen between two clubs. It happened between two men, when Granit Xhaka personally told Xabi Alonso he would not be joining Chelsea. That detail comes from Gianluca Di Marzio in Italy, who reports that Xhaka and his entourage have made his position clear to Chelsea's management. He is staying at Sunderland, and his journey on Wearside continues. For a pursuit built entirely on the relationship between player and manager, this is the only ending that truly closes it. A rejected bid can be improved, a boardroom stance can be tested. A direct no from the player to the man who wanted him leaves nothing to negotiate with. The weight of that conversation comes from what the two share. Xhaka worked under Alonso through Leverkusen's unbeaten Bundesliga campaign and domestic double, and that trust was the entire foundation of Chelsea's move. A new manager reaching for a player he knew before his first season in charge. The pull was real, and it is worth acknowledging plainly that Xhaka had been open to exploring the reunion. He looked at the door Chelsea opened, considered it, and shut it himself. Sunderland's part in this deserves its credit too. The club's position never wavered from the moment the £8 million bid arrived and was dismissed as derisory for a captain signed only last summer in a package around £17.5 million. That firmness gave the player something to recommit to. Resistance and loyalty fed each other here, and neither would have been enough alone. Then came the touch that tells you the club knew exactly what it had won. On Friday night, Sunderland's official account posted a message to supporters. "We've got Granit Xhaka." They followed it with footage of the captain singing along to "Can't Help Falling in Love with You" at the Stadium of Light with his family on the final day. Xhaka shared both posts himself. In a saga where his silence had been read and reread for weeks, resharing those was as loud a statement as any interview. For Régis Le Bris, the outcome could hardly matter more. The squad, preparing for a first European campaign in decades, keeps its leader, the authority in the centre of the pitch that made a historic 7th-place finish possible. Rotation, congested weeks, the demands of Thursday and Sunday football, all of it now gets planned around the captain rather than around his absence. There is one loose thread, and it should be named. Reports persist that Chelsea are refusing to give up entirely, holding to the Alonso relationship as a trump card. They are entitled to their patience. But there is a difference between a deal that is difficult and a deal the player himself has ended, and this one now sits firmly in the second category. A week ago, this looked like the story of Sunderland losing their captain to a bigger name. It ends with Xhaka picking up the phone to one of the most decorated midfielders of his generation, a man he won a title with, and telling him no, because Sunderland is where his journey continues.